Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you again. Another episode, Coffee with Coach. A little behind today. It's all good, though. Back to teaching 6 a.m. classes again. Got new students signed up, so good start today. Good start to the day. But definitely running a little bit behind today. Got to get back up to the academy here in just a little bit. Good morning, Mr. Justin. But anyways, I wanted to share something with you. Listen to, again, another Jocko podcast. And he's talking about complacency. Complacency kills. And it's a good little episode. And what he's talking about is he's reading this book. He's reading this book to the guys on the episode with. And they're sharing this story about someone that had got a little too complacent with as a leader and got one of his men killed because a lot of that stuff is the same routine, their standard operating procedures. They're just, you do the same things over and over and over and over and over again. And after a while, you're just like, man, you just kind of get lazy with things because you've done them a million times and it's just routine to do certain things. But it's that routine, it's that discipline, it's holding the line, the words that they use all the time in here, that keeps you alive, right? That keeps you alive. You got to just follow the rules and follow the procedures to stay alive out there, so it's really good stuff. But they also relate to it with business and life and everything else. So the guy thought he was being a good leader by just kind of, laying up on his guys, not taking it, just letting them have, cut corners a little bit. And it ended up getting one of the guys killed. So he's talking about in the book how he had to reinforce all of the procedures like he should have to begin with and get his guys back on track to follow the things that they're supposed to follow, to do the things that they're supposed to do, so that doesn't happen again. So again, they're talking about like a fine line on leadership where, you don't want to be like a slave driver, so to speak. But if you're a leader, coach, teacher, whatever, there's rules in place. You just need to follow the rules. Simple. It's just plain and simple. And don't get lazy with those, because that's what's going to happen with not only yourself and your team, everyone else around you. It'll just have a trickle-down effect to where everyone just starts to just lay up and get relaxed. And when you get relaxed, obviously out on the battlefield is what they're talking about. People die, you get relaxed. In business, you start losing in business and in life. And so it's one of those things where you got to kind of find that happy medium where, you don't want to be like a hard ass, so to speak, but you do have to, be disciplined and make sure that everyone around you is keeping that discipline. And so you can put that in perspective with a lot of things in life. Like, what are you doing right now that you're getting complacent with? What are you doing? If you were to really look and be self-aware of your actions day to day, maybe what you eat, what time you're going to sleep, what time you're getting up, whatever the habits, good habits that you've built, and now maybe because you've been doing them for so long, such a routine for so many years or whatever, you're starting to get lazy a little bit. I think everyone can relate to that at some point or another, including myself. But it's the same routine that got you somewhere to success. You need to keep that routine up no matter what, no matter how boring or monotonous it gets. You got to keep the routine. You got to stick to the discipline to keep the success, to stay alive, to do the things that you need to be doing day in and day out. Because it's real easy to be like, yeah, man, I've done this a million times. I'm just not going to do it today, or I'm not going to do this or that, So put a lot of things in perspective. Like today, I got on my 6 a.m. guys this morning because we've been off for a little over 2 months, and some of my guys been working out a little bit, and some of them haven't done anything in over 2 months, and it really, really showed this morning. It showed big time. So my speech to them after class was, I look at it as like life or death kind of situation, the way I take care of myself. I know a lot of people carry firearms and stuff like that, which is great. But what if you can't get to your firearm, is what I told my students earlier. And you have to really defend yourself, you against another person, and you're not in shape, and you didn't take care of yourself like you're supposed to, and now you have to defend yourself. That's always in the back of my mind. That's why I never take time off. There's never an off season for me. I never just well, I'm not going to work out this month, or I'm not going to run this month. I'm not going to do whatever for this amount of time. It's just all year long. I just try to stay in shape, because why? I don't know what is lurking around the corner waiting for me for something to happen to where I might have to use what I've been trained to do for so many years. And I do 20 years of jiu-jitsu, and then now I get lazy and complacent, and now I have to actually really use it for a life or death situation, and I can't protect myself because I'm tired, because I'm not eating right, because I'm not running, because I'm not lifting, because I'm not training, because I'm not doing all the things that I know I need to be doing to put myself in a winning position. This is not going to happen, because it's always in the back of my mind. What if something does happen? I got to stay in shape. I got to be ready. Always be ready. And that's just how I live. That's just how I am. So this morning was a great example of a couple of the guys. Well, I would say not a couple, most of them. Because there was one individual. I got one individual. He's a black belt. Doesn't do anything, man. And this guy looks fit, and he can roll if we never took time off. But the other guys, not so much. You can definitely tell. I was just making jokes. It looked like everyone is in slow motion. It was just very, very different before when we left on break. So it's one of those things where, again, you get to a certain point of success somewhere in anything, on the mat, off the mat, wherever it's at. And then now you get lazy. You rest up. You take it. You're taking time off. You're just getting complacent. And what happens when you do that? You go backwards, right? Because you're no longer going forward. So, great message for today. Think about it. Be self-aware. What is it that you're getting complacent with? You're getting comfortable with? You're getting lazy with? You're getting relaxed with? And get back to it, because it's only going to hurt you in the long run. Hurt the people around you in the long run. Again, if you're not taking care of yourself with what you eat, what you read, how you think, who's around you, this, that, whatever, man, you got to fix it, and you got to fix it quick. Don't wait until something bad happens and be like, man, I got to go back to this. I should have never stopped doing this. Just don't stop. Just don't stop. All right. Don't get complacent. Don't get lazy, and keep moving forward. All right, guys, got to get back to work. Catch you guys on the next one. See you later.